And we're live. Abbreviated show today. Sorry for being late, guys. Abbreviated show. Feeling good. September 2nd. Let's go. Sorry for the delay, people. Had some drama. Nothing we can't get over, though. We do this thing live. We do it for you. We do it for the people. We do it for the culture. So we'll let y'all get settled. And we'll talk about, what's going on in the world. I'm really, first of all, it's just been incredible. The support, the connections I've made over the last few weeks have been really special. It's a tough time for a lot of us, myself included. I had some drama this morning, but we push through. Somehow we make it. We push it through, and my heart goes out to all of you that are dealing with some troubling times. We lost brother Chadwick Boseman last week. That was a tough one. Tough one because Chadwick and his character, I didn't know him personally, but he meant so much to so many people, and he played such an incredible artistic role in the culture. So that was really a devastating loss for us. And if you look at my profile, my picture, that was taken by a guy named Kwaku Alston. Kwaku Alston is the photographer who shot Black Panther. And he shot a bunch of us, black tech executives, black folks in general, for a platform called Valence. And Valence is an incredible platform. You should go check it out. Shout out to my folks over there at Valence. And Kwaku Alston shot my photo, and he also shot all the characters in Black Panther. And the idea was to shoot us like superheroes. And so we were all shot in the same light, same lens that Black Panther was shot in. So didn't really have a connection other than I was a massive fan of the work that Chadwick was doing. And so my thoughts and prayers go out to his family. I am really excited. We launched our, there's a platform called Clubhouse. You guys have heard me talk about it before. We launched our club inside Clubhouse. So it's the authenticated inside Clubhouse. And we did our debut episode last week with Steve Rifkin. And so Steve Rifkin is an incredible friend of mine. Built a company called Loud Records. Put out a record from a group called Wu-Tang Clan. And the rest is history. Not only Wu-Tang Clan, but Mobb Deep, the Alcoholics, Dead Prez, just so many essential core hip-hop groups came out through Loud Records. And so we did a one-on-one, or I did a one-on-one with Steve Rifkin. We did it 2 weeks ago in Culture and Code. We did it last week in Clubhouse, which is this really interesting new approach to sort of Twitter and radio. And I spend a little bit of time there, and we built something there. So I this is an abbreviated show. I got a little bit of some fires to put out, to say the least, in my own business world. So sorry I'm late. I'm just gonna talk about some things I'm seeing. There's a tweet by a guy named Balajis. Balajis is an investor in Silicon Valley, and he says if social markets become the new social media and crypto turns 1 billion people into investors, then fast but accurate information becomes key. He talks a lot about this notion. I've been jacking him a lot of his theories, but making them my own a little bit, putting my own twist on it. around this idea of communities in the cloud and social markets. I really like what he says about, let me find this. See if I can find this. He talks a lot about, digital real estate. I'll kind of keep it at that. But the idea, he says, the internet age is just beginning. Money spent on commercial real estate starts migrating to virtual real estate. So you're not talking about a mere ad. You're talking about paying top dollar to be at the top of the UX, as important as physical location was. So he talks a lot about where we're moving and where things are moving in terms of marketplaces. And then what he really also talks about, which I'm kind of extrapolating but putting on my own, is this idea of the creator economy and all the marketplaces and platforms in which the creator economy will live. Yesterday I was in Clubhouse, and they were talking about this idea of membership as sort of status and identity. So if you think about your Amazon Prime, membership, Walmart's moving into the membership space. I mean, we have a membership. So I'll just give you an example of this. So part of this is that you are watching me on something that it's sort of out there in the public, right? But if you were a member of the Authenticated, there are other kind of things that we're building out that are available just to members. This is sort of available to everyone, but we're starting to build experiences that are membership only. So you have to be a member of my community. And so a lot of the conversation is around what is the new model. So yesterday there was a guy, Jared from the Washington Post on. My man Elkanah does a show. Elkanah and Laura do a show on Clubhouse that I really love, that talks about sort of new forms of advertising, new forms of marketing. So the idea was membership as the new metric, right? And having members, and what does a member actually mean? And so for me, for those of you that are in the creator economy, I just believe that there is something new on the horizon, right? There are tools out there that allow you to build audience and to build audience differently. So I use community.com, right? So one of the ways that you connect, many of you are coming to me because you are on my text messaging platform, right? And so I use community. I send a text message out. It reaches hundreds of people. Some of you are watching via that, right? Some of you in that text messaging app are actually members of my community. So you've paid to be a member of my community. And so you're actually getting benefits and things that people that are just watching me randomly on LinkedIn or Instagram or YouTube are not attached to. So for my community, those membership benefits, and we're starting to build out a whole bunch of things for the fall, are connections to investors or founders or people that are building things, unique content that we just do just for our members, events that we'll be doing in the virtual space that are just for our members, and then this weekly broadcast, is just my weekly broadcast. So I think I've been modeling out in my own world this idea of where media and content and memberships and followers and fans kind of all come together. I definitely think that we're going to move into, a new era, even for artists. So imagine if you were Rihanna, and you're going to launch a brand called Fenty. And part of being in the membership, let's just say, this will be a far-fetched thing, but possible, is that, for my members, they can actually invest in Fenty. So they can become early investors in Fenty, right? Part of being a member could mean you're getting, to talk to me on Sundays, because you are a member of the Rihanna Club, right? Part of it is you get exclusive, all the things. It's crazy because everything I'm talking about in terms of membership and creators is something I've been talking about for years, if not decades. I mean, I am an early internet guy. I've been playing in the internet since 1998. And even back then, I was like, there's going to be a new model coming, where, you can go direct to your consumer and cut out the middleman. So we got past that. That's called social media, right? You go direct to consumer. We did that whole era. That all happened. And then we went into an era where the creator is sort of the media property. And so the creator, myself, is a media, I'm sort of a media platform, right? So you get news from me, you get information from me. We do summits and, we've done panels. We've done, 2 weeks ago, we did Culture and Code. For some of you who are new in my audience, we did a 3-day summit called Culture and Code. We covered Dubai, esports, entertainment, education. So that's all part of the membership, right? And so what we're moving into is this idea of creator to fan relationships. The other thing that Balaji's talks about, which I'm really thinking about, there's 2 things I'm really thinking about a lot lately, is where the blockchain, where cryptocurrency falls into that, right? So where like personalized tokenized coins. So you come into my world, and I issue authenticated dollars, and those authenticated dollars are actually worth something. And because I have partnerships with, all of these other things, Loud Records I have a partnership with, and who else? Kevin Garnett. I'm just thinking people like whatever. Like I have these relationships with all these other people. Like your authenticated dollars start to mean something. I got to shut this thing down. Unfortunately, I got to deal with this emergency. Sorry, guys. Short show today.